Alright guys, we are out and about this evening. We drove all the way out to Parma, which feels like I'm in Subic County. For those not in Ohio, it feels like I'm in the county south of my own. But we actually are out here at Euro PV Market. We do not know what the PV stands for, but we're in Parma, and you know how they always say Parma is like the Europe of Cleveland? Whatever. We're gonna see what we can find in here. We got a couple other fun things to bebop around today, but I got intrigued by the snacks sign, imported snacks, so we'll see what we can find inside. All right, so a little bit of voiceover work. It was very quiet in the store, and there was some people doing their straight up grocery shopping, so we wanted to be respectful. The store was actually pretty big. They had a frozen or like a chilled section that I forgot to film, but it had some really interesting stuff in there, a bunch of really cool cheeses and meats. There was one that was almost like a head cheese of pork and a bunch of other stuff, but anyway, quickly found the chocolate aisle. Seen some familiar stuff and stuff we'd never seen before. We ended up getting a couple different treats from here, which you'll see later in the video. But I thought it was interesting, they had, in that last shot there, they had some menthol, and I think it was like eucalyptus flavored lozenges. I think they were just cough drops. But the whole store is kind of shaped like a upside down U, and the backside had all of the canned and pickled goods, so this was a crazy selection. Spoils here shortly, but we're gonna go to Golden Glory, and after that a watch expo. All right, this is Golden Glory. I forgot to film the outside, but it has a classic gaming store feel. They were in the middle of a Magic the Gathering tournament, I believe, so I didn't want to interrupt them, but I did find some Gundam cards, which we'll rip open a little bit later. But very cool shop, very busy. They had a lot of stuff, but also had packs for cheap. So we just left Golden Glory. Cool shop. I forgot to film going in, but it is mainly Magic the Gathering. I was looking for Pokemon and some Gundam stuff. They had two little stalls for Gundam things, but they did have a fair amount of Pokemon, so I'll showcase off those a little bit. Every's been handling all the side streets totally fine, giving a lot of good looks, fun looks. It's been a fun drive today for sure. So now we're at the way back side of a church's event center for the Cleveland Watch Expo. A little confused about how Broadview Heights is Cleveland. I know we're still in Cuyahoga County barely, but we'll see what the expo has to hold. So the inside of the Watch Expo was really cool. It was about half or maybe like a third of this church hall. I didn't take a ton of videos and photos because it was all a bunch of watches and they all deserve really close-up shots. But there was probably about 20 different vendors all offering a lot of unique products. So it was really cool. I was able to get connected with a pawn shop for some future watch purchases as well. We are back after the watch show, or Watch Expo. We went to that spot in the middle of nowhere, Broadview Heights. Again, how is that considered Cleveland? But whatever. The point is, the watch show was pretty well attended. It was interesting to see the church or event space half full, but there was a lot of watches. So there's a lot of similarities between car shows and watch expos. So that there was a lot of the same models. There's a lot of people saying, like, this one's the best. We're only looking to buy, sell, trade this. So didn't see anything that I truly liked. There was one thing that looked pretty good, a Citizen, but the sellers were not super interested in trading for what I had, which was fine. But they were actually from a pawn shop, so they were like, just come down to the pawn shop, we'll figure it out. Like, bring whatever you want. You know, you can min-max some other stuff, so that could be another future side quest as well. But tomorrow we have Cars and Coffee Cleveland, which is different than the Porsche Cars and Coffee that we went to a couple weeks ago. But tomorrow we have Cars and Coffee Cleveland, which is different than Cars and Coffee that was at the Porsche dealership. So we'll see how that goes. And that's at like 11. So hopefully I'll be able to do a little bit of work on the car before. I want to see if I can get this glow plate that I got from Way Before the Fame, from Nick from Way Before the Fame. See if I can get that hooked up. That'd be fun to show off at the car show, but we'll see how it goes. All right, here's everything we got at the PV Market. We've got some Slytherin flavored Haribo Sour gummies, which is fun. Choco Banana, pretty interesting. Don't know what this guy is, but it looks similar, but maybe orange flavored. Picked these up for a friend. They said they missed them. They are from Germany, so hopefully they like them. Never had Jaffa cakes before, but very interested to try these. We got some more ingredient-focused items as well. Nice fun can of tomato paste. Black currant jam, which is pretty interesting. You don't see that in the States often. Don't know why. One thing of sardines. another tin of sardines. And there's one other item buried in here. If you guessed it was sardines, you'd be wrong. It's actually salmon. So we're showcasing off the cards we got at Golden Glory. We've got two very beefy packs. They're very heavy packs of Gundam. 2 packs of Pitch Black. These are just some fun ones for friends that I picked up. So we'll start with that. As you can see, I picked up a Cyndaquil for a friend. Poor little guy. It's the only one that was not hollow or anything super fun. It's 50 cents, but it's meaningful, so that'll be good. Got a Clefairy for Sam. It's her favorite Pokemon. This is also, it's nice because there's OG, you know, it's the original. And then also for a friend as well, Ninetales. Let's open these guys up and see what we got. Interesting. All right. Oh, it's super crazy. All this Miraidon looks pretty good. Neat. Let's go through Gundam now. Gundam has a notch, making me tearing at the pack much easier. Psycho Gundam art. Oh wow. Interesting. Nice Victory Gundam. I like heavy arms. Oh, Oreo. Nice. Oh, hell yeah. Gundam Barbados Lupus. That's exciting. That's great. I have Gundam Barbados 4th form. This is great. Add balloon. That's really cool. Oh, ripping packs was fun and really cool. These came out of, I think, the Steel Aria pack. And these two came out of the other, but very excited about this one. This is my favorite Gundam. The favorite version of my Gundam as well. This is Barbados, but this is one of his final forms. So very, very cool to get that. Then just got a handful of Pokemon cards as well. Nothing super crazy. No God packs or anything like that, but kind of interesting to get back into the habit and see that all of these cards are now considered worthless on both accounts. But when we were playing as kids, it was to build your deck and be able to beat your friends. So interesting to see the collecting aspect coming alive now, but still very excited to get this guy. Very cool. Get him into a better display case soon. All right, we are back out here at Cars and Coffee. There's already, I think the call time was 11 o'clock. There's already a ton of cars here, which is really cool. There's another right-hand drive right there. But luckily I live pretty close by, so I was able to get here pretty quick. A good mix of cars here, lots of different cars. So we'll see what we got here and enjoy the car show. I saw this Skyline, the super cool paint job. Got that green and purple mix in the paint there. It's crazy. Looks great.
I wanted it back, and he's like, I can't do it. You know, California. Where was it in California? It was because I was looking at White California right before.
So we left the car show that was super well attended. There was a ton of cars there, really cool. Got to chat with a bunch of people, got new folks I hadn't met, some folks I've seen from other car shows, so that was really cool. We are over at Edgewater Park now, taking a look at the Great Lake. As a reminder, Cleveland is not landlocked. In case any of you saw the Cleveland WNBA team, the Cleveland Sirens, was announced this week. And people were like, why are they calling it the Sirens? They thought the discourse online was that Cleveland was a landlocked, Ohio is a landlocked state and Cleveland was not on the water. But this is Lake Erie. It's very much not a landlocked city for sure. So we're gonna go check out the pier. Every is doing great. It's over there in the corner somewhere. I also got a Spider-Man popsicle that I've already dug into. It's delightful. So we're also here because of the Kite Festival. You can see there's a big blue one right there. There's a handful of others, hard to see because of the glare. But we're gonna be able to enjoy the kites here while we're checking out the pier, so that'll be pretty cool. Oh no, that guy got stuck in a tree. All right, so we just got back from a full day of activities. We did Cars and Coffee at Roll House, North Olmsted, which was super well attended. It was super hot. So Sam actually came up, which was good. Brought me a hat, sunscreen as well. But lots of cool cars. There's some footage there. Met a couple guys I met at other spots and met a couple new friends as well. So that's a huge fun thing to do, is meet people and connect. And like I was talking to one guy and I was like, oh, I gotta go, like, whatever. He was like, oh, I'll just catch you the next one. So it's cool to have, I've already done like 3 or 4 car shows and just already seeing people that I've already seen at other spots and getting involved in the car show community overall. But I'm actually gonna work on this license plate. In theory, I should just be able to pop out one of these lights, probably this one, that one, and a little bit of the front fascia here, and then get access to the terminals on the backside of the light, splice in the leads from the LED panel itself, and then throw this on instead of the existing license plate. All right guys, so I actually had to reshoot a little bit. That other footage was not 100% usable, but you live and learn when making YouTube videos and editing and things like that. Spoiler alert, you might have seen in my other video, I did not finish the license plate. The license plate was a large issue, no bad things, just a huge pain. After much trial and error of over 2 hours, I could not remove that headlight to then splice in the glow plate. It is what it is, but also now our brake pads are squeaking, so we're working on fixing that. But I have some more details on that in an upcoming video. But for this one, fortunately the footage was not usable, so you live and you learn. But if you want to come on our next side quest, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe.